Welcome to the Sweet Buddies podcast. Life is better in the sweet. And now here are your hosts, Mike Albanese, Alex Pavone, and Chris Scopo.
Oh, might have shit myself on that one.
But you want to get this thing started?
Hey, hello. That was a weird one. Oh, hello.
There you go.
That girl's voice still emanates in my mind.
I forgot what it was there for a second.
Your voice emanates in a lot of women's minds. It sounds like this. Ugh.
Oh.
Come on, we're starting hot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're hello. They're like, they see your text come up. Oh, no.
Really? Because it's more like, oh, I'm not going to text him back.
Well, same thing. We're back in the suite. This feels like we've been gone forever. Also, doesn't feel like any time has passed.
It's been like, what, almost 2 months?
It's been pretty close.
Yeah, about a month and a bit.
September 10th, I think, was the last time that I was here when we recorded a podcast, so it has to be before that. And this is the 25th, October 25th. Oh, bud, I'm jacked.
Can I just say, can I get a thank you, Chris, for suggesting to leave Sunday night Richmond?
So we literally just got back. We're taping this. We just got back 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
From
over.
the tour. And we left, the last gig ended around 10:15, and then we just drove through the night from Richmond to New York. And it was a great idea.
Thank you. That's all I wanted was a great idea, Chris. That's all I wanted.
Let me
No one said anything.
Yeah, no one said nobody said it was bad.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, you guys were like, oh, let's get up early, we'll go. That would have took us 7 hours, and we would have fought each other 5 of the 7 hours.
did I, since we're doing thank yous, let me throw this out there. I haven't gotten a thank you from either of you for putting 99% of the tour together. But
Well,
you also
less than that.
98, sorry.
No
But
worries.
but didn't ask for one either. You know why? Because I didn't do it for the thanks. I did it for the buds. Did it
Mike,
for the
I
tour.
need accomplishments in my life. Can you just let me have it for a second?
You don't-
God.
One
need
suggestion.
it.
He says, "Hey, it's my decision to go home early at the last day of the tour." Yeah, 200 hotels, clubs, coordination, car, the whole thing.
The important thing is getting home. That was on me.
Now,
Okay?
did I not bring it up 1,000 times in the tour that, hey, the only reason we're here is because of me? Yeah, it might have come up.
Thanks, both of you, for both your hard work. Honestly, it was equal in my eyes. Honestly, I did nothing, but you sharing 50% of the workload really, really is impressive. I can't believe you guys both pulled your weight.
Mm-hmm.
And
I forgot that you actually booked a lot of the end tour of the tour. And,
I'll be honest, we could have just left on Mike's time.
No, we're talking about the... See, is this what happens? 12 hours back in the city, and you're already losing it. We pulled in through the tunnel, and immediately Chris snapped back into Queens and was just screaming out the window at trucks, snapping on
It's like a
people.
Meisner technique. It's always there. It's right there behind it. I can just come back whenever I want.
That's what we need. We need Meisner techniques.
Well, that fucking guy cut in front of me. You know?
Sure.
What a bastard he was.
I was very happy to get home.
I'm excited to be back. I want to do this up front. We still have more shows to do on this tour, technically. So you can see me and Pav. We're going to be at Helium tonight. So this is the 25th of October. So come to Philly, Helium tonight. Tickets are mad cheap. Link is on the website, sweetbuddiespod.com.
How cheap are tickets?
Like 15. Normally tickets there are 25 to 35, and we're 15.
Well, I wonder why.
Well, let's not talk about that. And then, so come see that. We would love to have you out for that. It's going to be a fun one. Then we're at Fairfield, Connecticut on Friday, the
Please come to
26th.
that.
Fairfield Comedy Club. Tickets are also on the website. And then next week we're in Atlantic City, then back in Philly. But the two big ones this week are Helium and Philly. That's a great club. It's a big chain, and we're very excited. I'm very excited. And Fairfield is huge as well. They have a ton of that's a big chain as well. So these are the two big important ones this week.
Also,
because there's a lot of connectivity between them. Suck your own asshole, honestly.
Before we go,
He's so upset at me because I'm excited to do Helium.
I'm not
you're a
upset.
prick.
I'm
you gave me
happy.
shit.
Before let's also tell them, email the podcast, sweetbuddies@gmail.com.
Sweet Buddies Pod?
Sweetbuddies@gmail.com.
Is it?
Sweetbuddiespod.com is the website.
That's the website. Rate, subscribe, review. Do that. Give us a hello. How you doing?
Yeah, we haven't begged for communications or for
Yeah.
subscriptions or anything lately, and we'd love to see it. So if you're new, if you haven't done it yet, please jump on there on
Also,
the iTunes.
tell a
your
friend.
friends. Share our posts when we put them
Tell
up
a
there.
friend. Tell that
Get it out
friend will
there.
tell 2 friends. 2 friends become 4 friends.
What after that?
4 becomes 8. 8 becomes 6. I'll do this all fucking
And
day,
2
Mike. All right.
becomes 1. Spice Girls.
Yeah, that's a good song right there.
And then we have new segments we're doing every week. So we're going to have 3 segments that you can look forward to every week, and it's going to be super dumb and very informative. You can't see me winking. So that's going to be very exciting. We're jacked up about it. We've got a whole new attitude, and we want to make this podcast to get to as many people as possible. So tell your
got a
friends,
new
rate,
attitude.
subscribe, send us an email of anything you think about the show, because when we talk about weird shit, we'd love to hear your opinions about it, and then we'll read it out loud. We used to do that a lot. We just got away from it. So let's get back in there. Let's do it, pal.
So you guys are going to Helium. Mikey's gonna go get some cheesesteaks.
I want to go get cheesesteaks too, though. At Jim's. Let's go to Jim's.
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 Which one's Jim's?
They got an upstairs. I don't know where it is, but I've been
We
there
could do.
before.
We could go to a couple places. Did
We're
we
gonna-
go to one last time? I don't think we did. Have we been to Philly together, you and I?
No.
I've been in Philly with 3 of you guys.
Yeah.
3 of us.
But we never.
We never did anything. We were in and out.
Yeah, we never got a cheesesteak.
Buddy, let's party.
We looked at the
I got a
old
couple
river.
good places.
There's the oldest road in the country is in Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right down from the Philly Comic Club.
Cobbler's Alley or something like that, or
Love history.
I thought Jamestown was the oldest highway.
right. But the oldest residential street is in Philly,
Oh, gotcha.
where people live.
Gotcha.
people still live there.
I know that little
We
strip
walked on
actually.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I know.
We're gonna go. Maybe did I tell you about Joe's cheesesteaks, which used to be called Chinks?
We went there.
We did.
We did go there. We did go get a cheesesteak there.
That's where we did go. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Joe's.
When did
We
they-
went to go try to meet Ben.
Yes.
He was working at
At
Punchline,
yes.
and now he's at Helium, which
Yeah.
we will see. Ben's a great dude. That guy's out of his mind.
Is he?
He's hysterical.
He's a sweet guy.
He is, but
Yeah.
he's just this guy running around like a madman. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, I love him. Good guy.
But definitely getting a cheesesteak though. I want to go to Jim's. But I can't have
You
a full
just look at
cheesesteak.
Mike and go, definitely getting cheesesteaks. Like he doesn't have 14 on the mind.
We'll get a
right
roast
now.
pork sandwich. It's way better than a cheesesteak.
No.
All right, you're a loser.
I'm not getting a roast pork sandwich in Philly. Getting a cheesesteak.
All right, we'll go get cheesesteaks.
What an unusual
I
cuisine
can take
in
you
Philly.
to. I'll take you to
Scrapple?
Gino's
No.
because that's the most famous cheesesteak in
I've
Philly.
been there before.
And I know Gino. We'll get Gino to he can get us back
I
in
hate
the
that
back.
place.
Okay.
Gino's and what's the place across from it?
Pat's.
I don't know which one I don't like. I forget. I have 2 Yelp reviews out there, and one is for one of those places.
It's probably Pat's because Gino's is a good friend. So please don't shit talk my friend.
I could check.
You could. Also, I don't give a shit. Say
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
Big fan of cheesesteaks.
One of those places.
I can
Those
only eat
places
half
suck.
of
Really?
one. Though. I can only eat half of one.
Big
though.
fan of cheesesteaks.
We'll split one.
Yes, you can only eat half of one. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
sit on that center finger.
I
of mine.
recall
Well,
you
he went
only
to
eating half of one.
he went to yoga today, so now he's on a health kick.
On the way
Wow.
home from the trip, I
cuts it
gave
in
you
half,
half my
you know?
sandwich. I took a bite out of half and gave the rest to you.
I just thought you didn't like it.
No, I just try not to eat as much. I'm trying to do a little bit better.
Why don't you eat healthier? How about that?
I ate half a sandwich versus a whole sandwich is healthier.
Or just have a salad and a smile.
Well, buddy, I'll have half of those. What about half a salad, half a smile?
What if you could just go on like a salad diet? How long could you last on a pure just salad diet before you want to rip someone's head off?
I've done diets before.
No. I'm like, it's all you eat is salads.
But I find that to be a ridiculous thing because when I'm having an egg salad, does that count?
No.
Well, that's a salad.
That's no eggs. Any kind of salad is you can put a little
Chicken salad is
Yeah.
full of mayonnaise and shit.
No. Only oil and vinegar as the dressing.
But I'm talking about a chicken salad is chicken with mayonnaise and salt, pepper.
No.
and-
Just just.
You're talking about lettuce-based
I want
salads.
just grilled chicken in the salad.
I could do it for at least I would say
12 hours.
two meals.
2 meals.
Yeah, 2-3 tops. I could go for a while. I went vegetarian for about 6 months once. I was.
No, you didn't.
I did in Atlanta.
Dark 6 months.
What does that mean, vegetarian?
No
you
meat-
ate
no
animals
meat?
that ate only veggies?
I only ate. Right. No, I was a
I
vegetarian.
was eating deer. They only eat grass. So technically, I'm a vegetarian.
any animal that grazes, I eat. So
It was a
technically-
grass-fed deer.
I don't believe you for a second. 6 months.
6 months. I did it. I think Tushar did it with me as well.
Really?
I can't remember if he did it or not. But
6
I was
months of-
6 months of vegetarian. I ate fish. So I guess
So
it's
that's not a
pescatarian.
vegetarian, yeah.
It's pescatarian.
Okay, well there you go.
I had a tuna burger once in that 6 months. So technically,
Why'd you stop?
because I'm a fat piece of shit. I mean, what the heck? Cheese sauce isn't vegetarian, is it? Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, it is cheese sauce. Yeah.
But yeah, I lost some weight when I was working out like a lot when I was going to like doing MMA and
Like you are now.
CrossFit type stuff. I was
7 in the
Yeah,
morning.
well-
Every morning, 7 in the morning. This guy
well,
gets up.
never
to go
said
to the
that,
gym.
but
So I go to the gym 7 in the morning. You sleep till 5.
Look, if you're gonna
Sometimes
give
it-
him shit, I'm gonna come and give you shit though too, because you apparently are on diets too. But then you eat cake with
I
your
ate
hands.
like a fatty. This fucking this tour fatted me up.
I
pretty
did
hard.
not do good. I went to the gym twice on this trip and it wasn't great.
Shaq just asked me if I lost weight. I'm like, no. How?
No,
could
you
that
just
be?
look sick.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
You haven't slept, so the bags under your eyes are extremely big.
That has nothing to do with the bags under my eyes. I
Why not?
have a disease. It's called calcium buildup.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
We
You
should
know,
put preparation H on them
your
things.
calcium builds up in your tits and and mine under my eyes.
Are you upset
Mine's
nobody
in my
laughed at
ass.
that?
You did. Actually, I'm happy.
I bet you are. Where does yours build up?
Ass.
There you go.
Shocker.
Guess where it doesn't build up? It's back of your head.
You mean his brain?
That's what I thought. I think the reason you're losing your hair, is because your brain needs as much nutrients as it can get because it's losing it every day. So it's just pulling, it's grasping at
sun?
it's grasping at straws, real thin, wispy straws, pulling in your hair. Wow,
Whoa.
Alex couldn't back me up on that.
Jesus.
I
I'm
didn't know
a
what was
little-
happening for a second.
My hair's jumping off my head onto his back.
Hey, you're not wrong.
We got to shave his back though soon.
I
Yeah.
told improv because we're going to Mexico
We
in a
gotta
couple of
shave it.
weeks. I said, "Hey, I'm shaving my back." She's like, "How?" I go, "I got two idiot roommates. They're gonna tag team me." She goes, "It's gonna take a lot."
Yeah, but we're gonna use your razor, right? You're not touching my razor. My razor doesn't touch your back.
I might go for
What's
the
a
big,
trimmer?
I might go for the big duty razor, the one that's like the rough one.
Can we go to
Yeah,
a farm?
the one that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we go to the farm and get like a sheep shearer? That would take no time. Be done. Make a quick hat out of it for the winter.
I've just pictured me already shaving your back, and I'm sick to my stomach.
Why do you
I'll
think
go in-
that
I'll
my
go-
back is any worse than yours?
Yeah,
It
because
is.
your back is so much bigger and
You're
you sweat.
problematic.
You sweat when you have to. when
And you got
in-
more moles coming out of
Yeah,
me.
you got a lot of mole. You're a moley man.
Yeah, you're a molehill.
Yeah.
Is that do you think why I like mole chicken?
Yeah, that's it.
It's the other way around. I ate so much of it that it grows on me.
Yeah.
The good news
you're-
is I'm gonna have skin cancer. But yeah, go ahead and make fun of my moles.
Oh, everyone gets skin cancer. Grow up and get a real cancer.
Is that the good news or the bad news?
Jesus.
What'd you say? What news was that?
It's the news.
You want the good news, the bad news, or the great news? I'll take C. Sorry, you're a good kid. Good friend.
You're gonna get popped. I'm gonna burst your bubble.
Oh man, so yeah, it's good to be back. Definitely good to be back. The South is something. There's some good people there. There's
Like 7 of them?
There's a lot of maniacs. There's a lot of people who you just look at
That
them.
place is brutal.
We had a great time though, thanks to Aurora Theater in Lawrenceville, Dead Crow in Wilmington. I
That-
can't wait to go
Dead Crow
back.
was-
I
That was a
always
good
have
time.
that was a good party.
Dead
a
Crow was
fun-
great.
That was a
Yeah.
fun weekend. I got hammered at that bar.
That was a
Which
fun
bar?
bar.
Shot after shot. The blue cat or whatever it was called, the one where you had to go into the thing and they snuck us in because we didn't have memberships.
Oh yeah, you got.
I got pretty lit up.
When Mikey Scams gets hammered, buddy, let me tell you, it is a fucking race to find the quickest food to get in this guy's stomach at night.
I didn't eat.
You were trying.
Well, you weren't.
You were on the phone. You were like, "This place is closed. This place closed." I wasn't. No. You were watching the Food Network, trying to build your appetite.
But it didn't take much.
That's called an appetizer for him.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Well, listen, I was not the one at, on the phone, hammered, calling Domino's, yelling for pizza. Did that pizza ever show up, by the way?
It did.
Really?
It's delicious.
Did you eat it?
Yeah.
Wow. How'd you pay for it? Cash?
Scopo, yeah. You
Card.
paid for it with a card.
What a guy.
Yeah.
I was looking for food, but they didn't. They I woke up early though. I went to brunch by myself. Nothing sadder than a table for 4 outside. One, please.
What'd you get at brunch? Where'd you go?
I had there's this place called Barra or something. This Mexican spot right on the corner.
Oh yeah,
Bar
yeah,
Barrio or
we,
something?
We were across from that because we went to brunch I guess the next day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that when I left.
And we went to a really good place. Across the street, some
The
like Louisiana
New Orleans place? Yeah, I went to the other corner.
Yeah.
Ordered a guacamole for the table. I was the only one at the table. And I had like a...
Do you still order like that when you're by yourself? Round for the table. It's like, sir, you're alone.
I have imaginary friends. They're hungry.
Well, I wanted to get some chips and salsa because that's like
For the table.
Well, because when you go to Mexican, I want some chips and salsa, but you had to order it.
You're prepping now for Mexico. Is that what you're
Yeah,
trying to do?
exactly. You had to order
We
it.
just eat salsa for 17 years.
I'm
And
gonna
then prep
have
for
an
Mexico.
IV of guac and salsa when I get down there. Is that an actual Mexican dish? I don't know, but I'm gonna eat a lot of it.
Are you going to send us any pictures of burritos, tacos?
You think for 1 second I'm gonna go to Mexico for 5 days with my lovely improv, and I'm gonna even think about you too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely you will.
To send us food, you will.
Yeah.
To send food, you will send it to Alexis for sure.
Do you know what I'm doing when I get down there?
Your little brunch buddy.
I'm gonna go check in. I'm bringing 1 pair of shorts, 1 shirt, maybe a backup shirt, 43 pairs of underwear, and that's it.
Did you lose any underwear on the trip?
Couple pair?
You lost underwear.
I'm pretty sure I did.
But I lost a lot on the trip.
You lost 3 shoes.
I lost
I
at
lost-
least 2 or 3 pairs of underwear. But my underwear are $20 a piece, so that's like annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
those are
lost
big.
three sneakers, a couple shirts.
3 sneakers?
3 sneakers,
Not 3
yeah.
pairs.
No,
Just
no,
3
just
shoes,
three
individual
one
shoes.
pair and then 1 shoe.
Yeah. One.
How do you do that?
You don't.
I don't. You know the last one, the fucking Black Knight, the black Reeboks. I'm fucking furious.
The
'cause we-
black-
remember?
You lost those?
Because we were the Sunday night, you were like, "Let's go, we gotta go." So I fucking hurried out of the room. I didn't check the other.
Sunday night what?
The last Sunday night, we drove up. You
Oh,
were like,
yeah,
Let's go.
It was me going, we gotta go.
First
it
of
was
all,
your idea.
You lied to me. You lied to me and goes, "Buddy, the show starts in 10 minutes."
No,
I
no.
go, oh fuck.
No,
oh,
no.
shit.
He said the show started at 8. It was 7:48 when we
No,
were
it was
leaving.
not. We got into the car. It was 7:45. We got into
0% chance.
Yes, I am 100% positive because I even said in my head, I go, "Oh, this fuck lied to me." I said that in my head. It was
100% not
7:45.
true.
You owe me a new pair of Reeboks. That is the point of this. I want a new pair of Reeboks.
Hey, buddy, do
from
yourself
you.
a favor.
did
Do
you-
yourself a favor.
They
Go to
were
an
the
old
other-
folks' home and then get yourself a pair
Why
of Reeboks.
wouldn't you call the fucking hotel and just
What,
try to
ship them up?
Yeah.
Or can we run back real quick? We had the room.
I didn't know I had it until I got.
Then how do you know that
it's
it's not? How do you know it's at that hotel?
Because I wore those that
Why
day.
don't you just call him now? Call him now. Try
You're not
it.
going to ship a shoe.
Why not? That you pay for
You know how
them.
much it's going to cost to ship a shoe?
Cheaper than buying a new pair of shoes.
I don't know. Those shoes are like $30.
Yeah, they aren't that
Were they?
expensive. Yeah, they're like $50.
Oh, it would
Well,
be-
well, if you're going to blame me for trying to rush us to get to the show on time, because that's what I was doing, and I definitely didn't lie to you about the
Yes,
time.
Whatever. Mike, 100%.
Point
lied
is
to
that
me.
you're wrong.
You lied to me yesterday.
It was
too.
7:48 when we got
No,
there. When
it
I
was
looked
not-
at my phone, I said, "Well, the
we
show's
got-
starting in 10
we
minutes."
got in the car. It was 7:45. I even said, "I go, this fucker lied to me to get me out of here."
Okay, first of all, I didn't. Second of all, it worked.
I lied yesterday.
What did I lie about yesterday?
This is the best. Ready? But returning the car. So I'm like I was laying in bed, and he said he knocked on my door. He didn't knock on my.
he
listen,
100% knocked.
He-
on your
He
door.
was
No, no,
fucking
no.
standing
No,
there.
he
they-
knocked on your door.
No.
He knocked on your door. He
Okay,
opened the door
okay.
and he goes, "Buddy, are
no,
you
I
awake?"
didn't. I did not hear any knock on the. Okay.
But that because you were
he said
sleeping.
he says I came in and I rolled over.
No,
And I go,
you were turned over. Is what
I
I
go,
said.
"Oh, what time was that?" He goes, "About 1 o'clock." I go, "I was up at 1 o'clock. I was up at 12:45 and I was watching Daredevil."
Well, you didn't hear me. You must have been leaning over,
wouldn't-
looking at your phone, and you were
I
watching
heard- I-
Daredevil,
Why
and you didn't hear
Why
me.
didn't you drop a text or call me?
Because I was walking out the door.
There's
I
no
had
way
to go.
you came in and were like, "Buddy," because
No, because I didn't want to
to.
wake you up. If you were dead asleep, because we just got home at the goddamn 5
he
o'clock in the
definitely
morning.
did. He definitely knocked and he goes, "Buddy, are you awake?" And then
Did he open the door?
Yeah.
Did he come in, open the door, and
Yeah.
see me?
Buddy,
Yeah.
I popped my
He
head
did,
in.
he did.
Dark. You were rolled over. I go, "Buddy, you awake?" No movement. I said, "I gotta go."
And then he came into the other room.
don't know
And I
about
told
that
him,
one.
I said, I couldn't wake him up. I got to go anyway. No
gonna-
big deal.
I'm gonna
I'm not
call-
mad about it. What are you pissed off about? Go ahead.
Because I was up. I was ready to go. I was watching Daredevil. Great fucking season.
Where
of
was your
Daredevil.
text going, "Hey, buddy, I'm up. Let me know when you're ready"? Why is it my responsibility?
That is
I
your
didn't know.
point.
I didn't know we had to get the car done by 2.
Well,
That's
if
why
you were
I
awake,
came-
you could have been like, "I'm
That's
up."
why I came out of an episode of Daredevil. Great season.
You could have just told me
And I
you're
go, "Hey, what's up with the car? Where are we going?" Oh, I took it back. I felt bad though. I was like, "Fuck, my bad."
Well, the good news is
Because
it
I want
evened itself out.
Because I feel bad, and I want to not feel bad.
They undercharged me by about $20 somehow, and it was a $14 and change ride home. So
You made $6.
I actually owe you guys about $4. Yeah, but we can just take it off your your individual tabs at the moment. Because you're into me a few, and you're into me for an extra, you know what?
I'm into you.
Yeah.
For what?
There's a. Well, I mean, I can say it.
Can you just delete it? off
No,
the
it's not that
podcast?
bad. It's an extra night at a hotel
Oh.
in a certain city.
Oh, yeah. We both did that.
Yeah. So whoever's into me is into me
how
for the
much
money.
was it?
How much was that?
It was 110, and then there's a little bit of tax because there was
okay.
they charged my card for the whole thing. I thought it was just the one where it was 190. There was a couple parking nights.
Oh, okay.
But
that's
it's
what
110
happened.
plus tax, so we'll call it 118.
I will say though, I don't want to get into it.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna get into it.
Start it, and then we'll see if we can.
Well, I mean, that extra night there, I think I was a little bamboozled on that.
Well,
extra
hold
night.
on, hold on.
I caught
I was
I know.
bamboozled
Bamboozled
on
by
that
it.
extra
I never-
night.
I never had to fucking convince someone so easily to stay a night. I go,
What?
I go, buddy.
on.
Okay,
he
no,
goes-
no,
he
that's
go- I
fine.
come
I'm
in
listening.
I come in the room and he goes, buddy, what are we doing? I go, let's stay. He goes, okay. That was it. That was it.
So
that was it.
Now I will say this: when that decision was being made, you said, "I'll take care of it." You said, "I'll pay. I'll just put it on my card if I have to."
Okay, yes.
Which didn't happen. Which is not a
because
big
you know
deal.
what? I did do that. This is the best. This is because
Well, it's always the best.
as we're
when
che-
it's completely
Yeah.
not.
As we're checking out, I go, yo, I'm gonna go check out. I'm gonna put it on my card, and he goes, no, don't do that. Let's just leave. And I go, no. I told Mike I was gonna put it on my card. He goes, no. Mike, pay Mike back later. Don't worry about it. Let's leave. You did not say that.
So the previous
Did you not
day,
say? Did you not
it
say?
started
Did
with
you not say that?
the previous
Did-
day.
Mike,
Just let him hear what he
I
said.
need to hear
The
if-
previous day, I'm gonna.
He'll get- you know
I
how he
will
does.
refute the first comment
Sure.
from the thing. How easy it was to make the man stay.
Easy.
So the previous night,
Well, it was your idea to stay the.
Oh,
extra
no, it
night.
was, but it was
100%. Okay.
Very easy.
very easy. The previous night, we were walking, and I was like, "Hey, we should go, and we should leave. Get out of I'll message people to see if there's other shows to Virginia,
Yeah.
and maybe we could stay somewhere there." And he started saying, "What about traffic? What about this? What about that?" So there was effort on my part to leave the town of Wilmington.
Sure.
Okay. The next day, we had been drinking, and
Alcohol?
Yes.
Okay.
And this was Sunday, and yes, I said we'll stay. There was nothing I can do. But prior to that, if we had made arrangements to leave Wilmington, I would have left Wilmington, and I would have tried to, maybe go to D.C.
But how easy was it for you to stay when I said let's stay and you go okay?
That was the following day.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
But it was only your idea to stay on Sunday. It was only your idea to stay Sunday. We have to admit this because my plan initially was
wanted
to
to-
leave on Sunday.
You wanted to leave, and
Yours
I was like, no, let's
was
stay.
okay. That is
But it
all.
was just if you would have been like, no, let's get the hell out of here. I would have been like, all right, let's go.
I did say that.
Would you have?
No, he
no.
did not. No,
I
he
cut-
would
No,
not.
no. Would
I-
you have wanted to leave?
No.
I didn't.
If he said, "Can we leave? Go somewhere else," you'd have been like, "Why?" You would have tried.
I
to
would
convince
He- and he did.
I would have tried, but I would have failed because he's my friend. And I listen to friends. Okay.
Give me a fucking break.
Okay. That's what
Anywho,
happens. But no, I was like, let's stay. He goes, okay. Very simple on Sunday. You got to
Although I will
was
say this.
hungover.
I will say this. If you were hungover, but also
and we had nowhere to go.
Also, he probably knew that an argument would have ensued about leaving.
No,
and he
no.
wanted to just
I'm not
whatever.
gonna-
I'm not going to get into this. Let's stay.
No, I'm not going to even put that on. I'm not even going to put that out there. I'm not
I
even
will.
going to
I did.
assume. I did, however, the night before, ask to stay, or ask to leave rather, and he wanted to stay. So I did initially make that. Now,
All this being said, I need the money.
No, but did you?
now the following day,
Mhm.
I asked. I was not in contact with whoever the person was that was arranging the hotel. I had never been in contact with that person. And I had spoke to you,
Sure.
Michael, and you had your card, right,
On file.
on file, and I said it's already on file. What will pay Mike back? Why would you check out and put it on your another card when we're already being charged the rate? That's all I said.
Yeah, but I was gonna.
I don't understand how
But
I'm
he-
getting looped into
Yeah,
this.
because I was like, we owe Mike the money,
that's
and I was like, and Mike was.
but
and I'm
it
like,
was your
I'll pay-
idea.
I'll
But
pay.
whether or not it was that had anything to do with it. It was your idea to stay the night. That's all I was saying.
It was my idea to stay the night, but it wasn't. I didn't take a lot of. It didn't take a lot of effort to stay. I want to say I didn't have to do much convincing. I think it was very.
But you did do convincing.
Not that much convincing.
But it was convincing.
Not that much convincing. Very. I go. Let's.
Regardless of the
stay."
amount of convincing.
Regardless of the
taken,
convincing,
you convinced.
I've heard nothing except for
He admitted he
I
convinced.
need the money. Yeah. But it was a good time. It was a great show. Great first
That's all
half of the
I'm
tour.
saying.
We still got 2 weeks, 4 more nights ahead of us. But those are going to be back and forth. I couldn't be happier to be back in the city.
Oh yeah, I'm
Jacked to be home, baby.
Saw the guys at the Crave.
Ah.
A couple hugs. It was a good time. Had a bagel yesterday. Oh, that felt great.
Oh,
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Oh yeah,
So good to have bacon, egg, and cheese. I missed it.
I had a bagel with hummus.
Ooh, Hamas.
Today?
Today I made a
We got to stop talking about this. I'm getting
horrific
hungry.
error, and I went to go do my laundry. I put my clothes on top of the washing machine, and then I got change at the Crave, got a coffee, came back, put my quarters in, put the soap in, closed the door, and then the lady working there was like, "Did you put your clothes in the washing machine?" And then I said, "Fuck." I washed nothing.
You did a whole cycle of nothing.
Nothing. I forgot to put my
and
clothes
it
in.
ran?
It ran. You can't once you lock the door and you start it, you can't unlock it. Why the fuck would that lady watch me do that?
Because she saw
knows
an
you're
idiot coming through.
Yeah.
Fuck.
She saw you coming in.
But
She
she
goes,
did-
"Oh, here comes the guy that forgets."
She didn't charge. She didn't charge me the second when I washed it.
She gave
again.
you quarters?
She gave me quarters.
Oh, what a nice lady.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
She does my laundry now. I pay for my laundry to get done. I washed everything in my room.
Oh yeah.
My sheets,
I wonder
comforter,
why.
steamed my bed.
Why did you wash your sheets?
Well, because I was gone for a while. I had a couple people in my room.
Ooh.
I had my buddy Andrew George, very nice, funny guy from Atlanta, stayed there for a week or so. Rented it out to a friend of a friend, and then I steam cleaned the whole room.
What do you think happened there, friend of a friend?
Who knows? Maybe a couple butt cheeks on the on the old bed.
You think they got a little frisky in your room?
It's possible. But I'm happy to be back. We're here. My room's clean again. I vacuumed. I feel good about it.
I cleaned my room last night. Felt good.
I did not.
No.
There's cobwebs in my room, but I
Why
got
don't
to
you
clean
clean
it
those out?
But there's cobwebs on your
because I
cock.
just saw it today. Yeah, will you calm down?
Yeah,
That's
Jesus
disgusting.
Christ. God.
Yeah,
You have to clean that before your improv troupe comes.
my improv troupe is coming on Saturday. I'm gonna have to do a little rinse down, little wipe down, little power wash, if you will. And but yeah, no, definitely excited to be home. The heat gets turned on at around 5 in the morning, and it makes a fucked up noise in my room, like this clicking sound, like click, 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 click.
Yeah, me too. In this room.
Here it does too.
Why don't you start moving your bed? Why don't you pull your bed to the other side of the room, and then put your head on the other side, so that way your head's not right next to the goddamn heat.
No, it's the clicking sound.
Yeah, but you won't be so close to it.
It's very loud.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with that.
Thanks for the offer, Mike, but you're an idiot. Trying to be nice.
I heard that. I heard that last night.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
And then I had to. I could turn it, but then if I turn it off, I have no heat. So it's a really old double-edged sword on my end. Sleep through the loudest clicks ever, or freeze. So I'm having a good time in that room over there.
The good news, the point is we're back. And
Yeah.
We're back, and we're arguing again. So it's perfect. And I'm not sick. I'm not upset looking at you two right now. I thought I'd be a little
I
bit
still
angry
got a
looking
little.
at
I
the two
still
of you.
got a little
Animosity?
deep downside. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to look at.
You're looking
talk
at
to
me
either
going,
of you.
Both of you going, ugh.
I was so tired though yesterday. I couldn't fucking move. I was exhausted.
Yeah,
The
around
kid- there was
6:30, I hit a wall.
There was an overtime NBA basketball game, and I'm like, buddy, come watch. It's a great game. He goes, can't do it.
No, I wasn't gonna stand.
Where were
Yeah.
you?
I was here.
Oh.
I
It was
wasn't
late.
gonna
It was
stand.
like 1:30.
I wasn't gonna. I couldn't do it. I was done. I was watching Making a Murderer. It's back, season 2, and it's pretty good.
Let me tell you, I just saw a thing called, can't remember the name of it. Doesn't matter. This is this magician, illusionist guy, and he does this thing called, it's a show on Netflix, just came out, and it's called Sacrifice.
Okay.
And it's basically
Ooh, can we sacrifice him?
he put this huge ruse. It took like a year or so to make this show, where he convinced people that there was like a reality show about like an implant that you can put in your body
chip?
that you could then use a signal to make your brain think other things and like step out of your comfort zone, like the things you're not comfortable with, you might do. And it was this long ruse where he like faked this guy out, where he was just trying to use the sound as a trigger to make him think. It was a placebo effect.
What mouth breathers were on this show?
Dude, it was unbelievable.
Jesus.
No. There's basically there was a guy.
This can't be better than making a murder.
It's a one and done. It was like an hour-long movie or special, basically. And he got this guy, like after all these auditions, they found the right person who they think would be susceptible enough to it, who had very specific beliefs. He's American, and it was a lot of it filmed in England. And he was
From the South?
Florida.
Oh, that's South.
Yeah,
baby.
his family is British and from Florida.
Okay.
And so, but he has a lot of very specific immigration concerns, like with, if you're coming here, come here legally. He's like, I'm not a racist, but I feel like anybody, no matter who you are, European, Mexico, South America, just do it legally because it's a problem. And he's very specific about that. Anyway, they got this guy, all these experiments and tests, and then it was over. They were like, all right, we're done. We finished the project. Have a good one. Then they had like hidden cameras around him for a while, for like a long time afterwards. And then they set him up on this fake like thing where he had to like make a decision if he was going to save the life of an illegal alien by getting shot. Like, and it's weird that he had no idea that he was being. It was fucking really cool. I was like tearing up at the end. It was unbelievable. And I don't like the magician guy, the illusionist, because he's like, the fuck was that?
I think that was the light saying end the story.
What was? Yeah, I think that was like, buddy, wrap this up.
Yeah, come on, what are you doing here?
What the hell does that have to do with making a murderer?
Nothing. It's just a good new show on Netflix I just watched today.
Yeah, well, go
well,
watch
what the
it.
hell
Oh,
is that?
holy shit! I'm sorry
God,
for
that
fucking
was
talking.
awful.
No,
You're
that
pricks.
was fine. That was good.
Yeah, I'll never get that time back in my life.
Hey, let's talk more about sports and the Mets.
We haven't
how are the
talked.
Mets
We haven't
doing?
talked one.
The finally.
Baseball.
We might soon.
The one time.
We might talk about the Mets soon. I'm just saying.
All I know though, I did with the Mets last night because I'm a billionaire already. If you guys didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mega Millions? You
my
want
head,
it?
I'm a billionaire.
I think so too.
I bought my tickets before.
I bought
Just
them
got
too.
them. I can't wait to never see you two again. But I'll
Would
I'll give you guys money to leave.
How much?
To leave?
No. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever money you're going to give me. How much?
I might give you $1 million.
Okay. That's what I thought in my brain too.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I give you $1 million. Go start a food truck.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
$1 million.
But I'm not starting a food truck. I'm going to buy 3 of them and just live in one.
You're lucky I don't kick you both in the nuts on my way out of here. Fucking, let alone a fucking $1 million.
I would love to get a kick in the nuts. Sue you.
Yeah, you could sue me.
You could sue me.
2 or 3 mil?
Or
No,
I
you can
could
get
or I could just give you $1 million and you'd be friends with me.
Yeah, I was. No, or never be
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I'm already a billionaire in my head.
Well, we're not going to be friends afterwards anyway, so I might as well try to sue you. Get more. Take the mill.
This is the
sue you for more.
Scambinaise. My lawyers are so fucking good. They will demolish your
Do you know-
shit $1
Do
million
you know how much of a
lawyers that you have.
scammer this guy is?
But hold on, he's trying to outdo my $1 billion lawyers that I have coming.
Yeah,
I
what are
have
you
a
gonna
Johnny
do?
Cochran type coming to the table
Cochran's
to
dead.
absolutely type. I said,
He
fucking
did.
idiot. Yeah, you're already dumb.
This
in the head, see?
this guy's gonna fucking run you through the wall.
I will.
If you try to sue him.
Mike, try suing me. I will take the thoughts of food out of your head. That's how much I will take from you. Okay, you will never be able to think about a fucking togie again in your life.
I don't know what a
That'd be
togie is,
gross.
but I will say that's a lot of money. That's gonna take
Hey,
a lot of money to
honestly,
get the food out of
I will
his head.
have.
That sounds like you're being a friend and you're trying to make me healthy. I
No.
would love to get the
I'm
of food out
giving
of my
you
head.
$1 million, and now you're gonna and I kick you in the balls, and now
Yeah.
now you're gonna sue me for more. Mike, I will. That's it. No more $1 million. First off, and I'm,
You know how much of a scammer this guy is? When
Go ahead.
when we were in Richmond the last night, we were sharing the room. This guy was watching the guy who from Catch Me If You Can, the guy who played DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
He was
Frank
watching-
Grillo.
Frank Abagnale.
He was watching his whole fucking like questions. He was doing like a Q&A, and Mike was just watching this guy. It
was great.
It was like you watching like a documentary on Mike Piazza. Like it was his
How can I
hero. He
learn?
was like,
How can I learn?
he's like, this guy's he makes great points. I'm like, he's a fucking scammer, bro.
He was.
You see this?
No, he stopped when he was 21. He got caught, did fucking 12 years in prison, and then he's
also
been working
worked for the federal government.
Still does. He worked 32
also
years
a
after he
millionaire.
was supposed
Do you
to.
think he would have stopped if he wouldn't have got caught? No.
No.
He says that he knew he was going to get caught. It was a matter. He was a child. He was fucking 19 when he's printing these weird checks and shit. He was a kid.
And then the guy said never use a debit card, and Mike's like, this guy's right.
He's
Never
absolutely
use a
right.
debit
Why
card.
never use debit card?
Well, his theory is
Because he
that
works for the debit card people. Trust me.
Yeah, he works for the debit card people, so don't use our product. Good one.
That's what he does, man.
No, he said that if your credit card number gets stolen, it's federally insured. And it's you're not losing your money. It's the credit card that has to deal with it. So if your debit card gets stolen, they could wipe your bank account out, and then you have to fight to get it back. You got to find a way to get it back. It's your actual money. So he said, just use a credit card. And then it's just the most secure shit ever. He's like, he goes, I shop online. I'm not scared about anything.
Always use your credit card. That hasn't gotten people into any trouble.
Only a credit card.
I only use my debit card.
Me too.
And then just pay it off every month.
Frank,
you build credit, and then you're good.
Yeah, that's the problem. Paying it off every fucking month.
Well, I do it every month, so why can't everyone else?
Oh yeah,
Frank
sure you do.
Abagnale.
You're gonna get punched.
But
You're gonna catch a hot one. I'm gonna wait till you get billionaire.
Did you do your taxes yet?
Hey.
Did you do your taxes yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
I did barely.
Buddy.
I got an under the line.
Buddy, if he punches you, I'm gonna pay a 7'5" guy to punch him. And that's how it's gonna feel.
That would be great.
All right?
Just to meet a
And I'll
7'5".
pay if for you, I'll pay a 4'2" guy to punch him.
I'm gonna both give you guys $1 million when I win, because I got my
very
tickets
kind
too.
of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna punch you. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm gonna get Jay to kick you in the back. Now.
How much is he getting?
Definitely more than both of you.
I'm gonna buy the Mets. Or buy into the Mets. That's the thing.
You could probably buy the Mets now.
No, they're worth a little more than $1 billion. They're worth a little more than $1 billion.
Yeah, but you could, with $1 billion, you could use that as you could use that as collateral to borrow the rest of the money.
Yeah, you could buy
to
it,
then
dude.
buy the Mets.
All right, I have a plan in my head. I'm gonna buy 35% of the Mets,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna now I get a say. 35%. I get a say in this organization. I'll tell you something right now. Everyone who's worked there 3 years or more, get the fuck out of there. I'm
You're kicking
firing
people-
everybody.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's janitors, get the fuck.
Wow.
Everyone's
The
getting
cleaning crew.
a cleaning crew.
Wow.
Everyone is
pretty good.
toast. I don't want this negative energy that's been around the Mets.
Did you think about at all winning any money and giving your money to charity, or is it just about firing?
My mom
people
goes, "What
within an
about me?"
organization?
I said, "Mom, what about me?" I go, "I pay a house off.
That's
Hey,
pretty good,
buying
right?
the Mets is charity.
I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy them.
That's pretty funny.
I'm slowly gonna buy, and then I'm gonna buy them out slowly over time, and once I get 51%, I'm gonna get a box, and I go, Wilpons, pack your shit up. You're fucking out of here.
Okay.
What's a will pond?
It's the owners of the
The
Mets.
owners.
Oh, okay.
I'm a slow plan.
What would you do with what are you gonna do other than the beat us up?
Well, I'm not going to beat you up. I'm going to give you $1 million.
Do you think, by the way, that if you had $1 billion, that you could fucking reach me?
What do you mean?
You have all the money you want. You're not gonna be able to reach in.
I'm
on
not gonna
me.
hit you.
Your tiny little hands.
I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to give you $1 million, and then I'm going to laugh at you for 4 days. I'm going to follow you everywhere and laugh at you. And you? Oh, buddy. I'm going to be hurling a lot of insults at your ass for a fucking week.
What would you really do with the money other than that stuff?
What would I do?
$1 billion. What is the first week of you having access to that money? What does it look like?
I swear to God, if I won $1 billion, I'd be running around this city going crazy.
No, you wouldn't.
I would be running around with no shirt, doing like when
that's
guys score soccer goals and fucking do the airplane. I'd be doing that.
Literally the last thing you should be doing. You should literally get a security guard and then just stay in a room until you get the money.
No, you get the
Hey,
money.
this is my
First week
fantasy.
with the money. What do you do?
I can't make sense like you and try to buy the Mets in a long
I'm
term
turning
deal.
the organization around.
No, I'm parting. Definitely giving my parents both $50 million each.
That's great.
Then I'm going to go through my contact list and decide who's getting money in my phone. A lot of people aren't. Tons of people aren't.
A lot of middle finger text messages being sent.
Oh, yeah, that emoji's coming up. That's going to be on my previous emoji, that one right here. Different colors. I don't want to be discriminatory. I'm going to give you each the middle finger from a different race,
Sure.
of course. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to take a
Floor
little
seats at the Raptors.
a little bit. Drake's gone. I'm going to have to take a little bit of time to myself to figure out a plan. But no one will see me for a while.
Yeah, I'm
can't
gonna disappear for a hot minute. I'm talking Tahiti, private island, everyone off, except for the chefs, obviously. Got a couple boats full of food coming in, and I'm just gonna watch.
He's gonna have a barge coming in. Oh, it's Albany's delivery for the week.
No, seriously, I'll move on to an island for maybe 2 or 3 months, just doing nothing, showering out in the open, swimming, jet skis, and from there I'll probably order a yacht. Who knows? I'm gonna buy a lot of shit. I'm gonna have a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an airplane, maybe my own landing strip. I'm gonna live like a billionaire.
Yeah,
And
well, you
can't
will be a billionaire.
Fucking wait, and I'm gonna own so much stupid shit, and I'm gonna give a lot of it away, and it's gonna be good. The rarest snacks on the planet.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna have a truck, an 18-wheeler full of potato chip bags, and I'm gonna have somebody open them up and blow the air in my face for me.
I can't wait till Forbes 2019 list comes out, and I am #1 on top 10 richest comedians in the world.
I can't wait for the Forbes 2020 to come out, and you're nowhere near the top of that list. It's gone, baby. No, I'll definitely do a lot of. I'm gonna buy my own. I'll buy a jet.
I might buy the air that we breathe in. I'm gonna go to the air.
The air we breathe in.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
buy it.
I'm gonna invest in getting carbon out of the air and turning it into fuel. I'm gonna become that mogul. It's already happening.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Yeah,
that thing.
there's a machine out in British Columbia that you can turn carbon from the air into liquid carbon fuel.
I definitely want to. I will still want to live with you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy like a 5-story house in the city,
I think I would do that in Manhattan too.
and then just give you guys each a floor, and I have 3 floors.
I'll tell you right now, you're not getting a floor from me. You're going to be on the floor after I kick you.
I'm a nice guy. I'll give you the floor, and I'll give you basketball hoops so you could have your spins. And
buy ballerina shoes so you can finally spin properly.
Mike, I'll get him just a glorious kitchen.
Oh, thank you very much.
The glorious kitchen.
I think about my $1 billion kitchen all the time.
Wherever he can, go and hang out. And then, then I'm gonna buy the Mets. I'm gonna buy into the. I might not buy the Mets because they might be asking too much. These fucks, but I will take a meeting with them.
That's all.
That money will get you a meeting for sure.
I'll get a meeting with them.
At the very least, you get an official jersey with.
But
your
I'm
name
gonna
on
go
it.
in there, and if they don't want to sell to me, I'm gonna start trashing them hardcore.
We should really start doing our little segments for the week.
Yeah, let's get into it.
We're at 42. Can I go first? Because it'll lead into what you're saying here.
So what is the segment?
My segment is a this day in history. So October 25th. What happened on this fucking glorious day in history?
Sure.
And in 1870, on this day, the first postcard was sent. And I love a postcard. I like going into gift shops, looking where I am, seeing the postcard. And I think postcards are underrated. I think people should send more postcards. They're very fun. I like Niagara Falls postcards because there's always a good little scenic view, little mist coming up.
How did they know today was the day?
The first postcard was sent?
Yeah.
Of everything, I think that would be a very easy thing to track.
So the postcard was
Yes.
So this postcard was invented.
No,
and then shipped at the same time, or what?
The first postcard was sent today.
What was the picture on the postcard?
No, not sure. I didn't really get into it on the website. It doesn't really get to it.
Pavone in the future.
That's a positive thing. Now, the second thing that happened in 1941 is today was the day Germany invaded Russia. Big mistake. Hitler.
Old 80. Big. That's
What
where you
are
lost
you
the
doing,
war.
Hit?
You lost a lot of your
Too
troops
cold.
there. Yeah,
They didn't know.
They
Freezing.
retreated. They retreated.
They had to. It was a bit chilly.
They would have won the war if they would have.
Who went in first? Didn't somebody do it before?
I don't think
Hitler
so.
tried to invade Russia, and they got frozen out. And then Hitler was like, "I got an idea," and then he came. He was
No,
like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't remember that. All I know is that they signed a treaty together saying, "Hey, I ain't gonna fuck with you. You ain't gonna fuck with me. Let's be chill." And then they were like, "Yes, uns, yeah." And then Hitler was like, "Uns, I don't like the Stalin." And then he fucking attacked him, and he fucking lost, man.
They kept retreating. That's what they kept doing. And then Hitler. So that's not a good thing. And then, finally, on this day, October 25th, is the greatest day in the history of Scopo's life. And he wasn't. And he wasn't born yet. It was the play where Billy Buckner made the ball go through his legs, and the Mets capped a triumphant come back.
behind the bag, and it gets through Buckner.
How is Scopo's greatest day of his life?
How did you not know that until just now?
Because I wasn't born yet. I don't fucking
And it was the
You
greatest
know
day of his
everything
life.
about the Mets history.
Yeah,
You weren't born when they won the World Series.
How does today make you feel, Bill Buckner Day?
You know, it's not. I wasn't born yet. I can't. I don't
But
remember.
this is the greatest thing that ever happened in the Mets.
I don't remember the feeling of like the satisfaction.
Well, yeah, of course. You're not alive.
Born 6 months after that. Damn it. You know what? It happened too. So that was.
I wish you were born 9 months to the day, because that's a celebratory baby right there. That's someone getting real
Probably.
happy.
Probably Ralph.
Did you ever ask your dad what he did that when the ball went through Bill Buckner's legs?
I think they was watching with my uncle or something like that.
What'd he
My
do?
uncle's, They were just cheering. They were going nuts. They couldn't believe it. They thought it was over.
Yeah, because that would have won the World Series,
Because
right?
No, that was Game 6.
For the Red Sox.
Yeah, it was that's a big misconception with the game, is that they were down by 2 runs or 3 runs in the 9th inning. There was 2 outs.
It was the 10th inning.
10th inning. Okay, so it was 2 outs, nobody on base. Gary Carter gets a hit, someone else gets a hit, and then they started like a little rally going. What everyone thinks that Buckner lost the game. No, the pitch before was a wild pitch, and they scored a run. So the game was tied at that point, and then the ball went through his leg. So it would have went to extra innings anyway.
It was an extra inning.
It would have went to more innings, basically, if he was out.
But it was 3-2.
But that play ended the game.
Yes.
No, that game would have put the game to extra innings.
No, that play ended the game, yes.
No, that play would not have ended the game. That game would. I'm telling you, the score was tied at that point.
So
positive.
that error tied the game.
No, there was the pitch before.
Me and you were right.
No,
It's just
The
taking
pitch
him a
before
bit
was a
to-
wild pitch and somebody scored, so now it's tied.
Now
Then
it's
the ball
tied.
got hit through Buckner's legs and somebody else scored.
Yes.
Which ended the game.
Oh, I thought you meant end the game for the Red Sox.
No, it ended the game. That game
Yeah,
was
ended
over.
that game. Yeah, the game was over.
And then they went to Game 7, or that was the end
Game
of the World
7.
Series?
That was Game 7. But
Then they went to Game 7, yes.
the next day was a rain out. Actually, anyone didn't know this, so they had to wait an extra day. I would have been losing my mind. I've been out of control.
Well, that's a good day in history. Good
That's
day in
a-
Mets history. Good day in New York history.
In life history, you don't want Hitler
Well,
to
but
win.
Hitler-
It's a big day.
Do you think do you think Buckner was thinking about Hitler? He goes, you know what happened today? And then he
I
lost
think
the ball
maybe
between
Buckner,
his legs.
maybe Buckner was was Hitler in his previous life.
I bet you I know a lot of people in Boston think he is.
Oh yeah,
Goddamn Nazi.
guy had to move to Montana.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith Hernandez was in the clubhouse drinking a beer because he thought the game was over.
Wow.
Great times.
Well, that's my wraps up my segment in this
On
day in
this
history.
day in history. What about Scopo?
Oh,
Your
I got
segment.
some weird news. You want to hear? I think Mike's gonna like this. All right, so there
What
was
sauce?
gonna be about
what
food,
sauce
you know?
was invented today?
no it's
Mayonnaise
Not, this is
came
weird
into-
news, but in California, there was an escaped pig that they had to lure home with food.
I saw this.
You saw? I was
yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
guess
The
what
cops
kinda-
did it.
The cops did it.
The
yeah.
cops filmed it and put it online.
Yeah. Guess what kind of food it was? What do you think?
Bacon.
Bacon?
No, it wasn't bacon. It was potato chips, wasn't it?
It was a Doritos.
Doritos, yeah, chips.
What flavor? Cheesy cheddar?
Cool
Didn't-
Ranch?
Didn't say, but when I'm watching the pig walk, and I'm like, that's Mike as a pig. That's exactly Mike. Just go in there and go, Doritos.
First of
Doritos.
all-
That's how we get Mike to start the podcast every week.
Yeah.
We just throw a bag of Doritos on the seat.
That's why it's all crunchy at the beginning. That's why we had that lady talk, the British broad, so I can finish chewing.
A
I don't
runaway.
like Doritos. What
runaway
would you
pig.
What would you think would get me to follow somebody?
Fucking, I don't know, granola bar?
Not lettuce.
Hey, Mikey, I don't have spinach. I don't have any arugula. How come?
I drop off some prosciutto and some ham down the ball. You're chasing me.
Why 2 ham products? It
Why not?
was like that Simpsons episode where Lisa said she was going to be a vegetarian, and Homer goes, "What does that mean? You can't eat bacon, ham, or a bacon, ham, or pork chops?" She goes, "Dad, that comes from the same animal." He goes, "Oh yeah, some wonder animal." That was so funny.
The pig was the size of a mini horse.
Fuck,
Yeah,
that's
he was a
big-
big boy.
It's a big pig.
Where
right
did the
there.
pig escape from? A farm?
Yeah, from around the place.
I mean, escape sounds like he plotted it. I feel like he just like went through a fence that was broken or something. He just wandered around like a pig looking for
Well,
food,
yeah, he
or a pile of
escaped.
mud to cool off in.
Look at this. Look at the size of this bad boy. That's a
He's
big
a big
pig.
fella.
That's a big.
See,
boy.
here's where
How
I
good
think
does that guy look, Mike? Huh?
he looks like a horse. Looks like a
It's a mini-
Budweiser horse.
It's a mini
Did
horse.
those
See,
pigs-
this is why I think I'd make a better advertising executive or president of the United States than anybody, because that pig should now be in every fucking big brand should add this pig to a commercial. If I was the president of the United States, I'd pardon that pig, just like they do every year with the turkey. Pardon the pig. That's
Pardon
a great
the pig?
news story.
What do you mean they do every year with the turkey?
There's a
They
turkey
pardon
every
the
year. They
turkey,
pardon the turkey.
yeah.
He's no longer. It doesn't have to be
Eaten.
slaughtered.
Oh,
And so, and then he goes off to live on a farm somewhere, and forever it's the presidential turkey.
oh,
Every year, I would pardon the pig. Trump wants to have fun. Pardon the lot of news. Pardon the pig.
can you can you eat pigs that aren't just pink? I thought you
No.
only eat the pink ones.
No, you can eat all the pigs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, this guy?
yeah.
This guy. Mike throws it on the grill a little bit.
Nah.
Little salt, little pepper. This guy's having a good day.
You gotta add some acid. Let's be honest. But I would throw an apple in this guy's mouth and fucking skewer him a second.
Oh yeah.
But I think they should pardon this pig. I think Budweiser should make this pig pull the Budweiser thing over Christmas. Like, there's a lot of opportunity here that I think. Jesus Christ. Is being missed. I thought there was gonna be a little one that came at us, kept coming.
I did think though.
So wait a minute, who's the weirdo of the week? The pig?
I just wanted to make
It's
fun
weird
of Mike
news.
with the food.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanted to make fun of,
All right.
make fun of this.
That's fair.
I saw a fat pig and I was like, oh, Mike.
Boy, oh boy. Got me
I wanted to be like, guess what the food was that they lured him with, but of course he had to read it. You know?
I'm sorry. You think
He sees-
I missed a story about
He
a
hears
loose
some-
pig?
he sees
I went
something
out the
about
street.
Bacon. He's like, ooh, let me see it.
I was
Oh.
out in the streets looking for. I was calling for pigs.
Yeah.
Any loose pigs in Queens?
Mike's gonna just be on the lookout. Mike's always have a bag of Doritos with him now.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna just save my bag of Doritos that I have all the time, just in case there's a loose turkey or a goat in the street that I can milk them and then make some cheese. I love a loose pig. I want a pig as a pet. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Not here.
Like
Yeah,
a
but how-
potbelly pig?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like how like
They get big.
Mike, like I know like, it'd be cute at first. The first year it's cute, and then it grows to his size, and then you're looking at it like I haven't eaten in 4 hours.
Oh, I'd like a little eggs beside this guy.
If I killed my pet pig to eat him because I haven't eaten in 4 hours, I have actual problems. That's a real problem. 4 hours in between meals, and I kill my pig.
I wouldn't put it past you.
All right.
I could see you kill your pig.
Yeah.
I'm not killing
Snack
my
on your
pig.
little piggy.
Mike,
little schnout.
Just nibble on his hoof.
Mike, you wake up at like 2:30 in the morning. You go to the cupboard. There's nothing in the. There's not even
I
crackers.
come in
the
here.
cupboard.
There's no cake
All
left
of-
on your chest.
all
I go
of-
kill the pig.
All of a sudden, you see a oink walking around, going, oh, waking up, going, looking at you, going, and you go, oh, I want to put some glaze
Yeah.
on that bad boy.
You know,
I'd maple glaze the shit out of my pet
you
pig.
could ask Olivia. Her cousin had 2 pigs in the house that lived in the house.
Well, look. This is not a. I don't want to have an apartment pig. I want
Well,
to have.
you
I
want-
don't have land.
Oh, okay.
My pig can graze. He comes in for dinner.
Is
put a
this going to be
little-
your first purchase once you win Mega Millions?
You know what? I might buy.
Plot of land and
I
a
might
pig?
buy a farm. Well, a couple. I'll be the little. I'll be the. No, I'll build my own little ark. Mikey's ark.
Yeah, but you have
Big
to-
farm.
Would you
2 of everything.
Okay,
Make
would-
them fuck.
Would you get like a bunch of pigs though? So like you can eat the pigs.
No, I'd get pet pigs. I'd have pets, and then I'd let people come. I would like to have a cuddle farm where you can come. They have like a B&B there. You know, you can come stay the night. You can do a little extra farm work for fun. Take some Instagram photos, but then you could pet and like lay around with the cows and shit and the pigs. You
Isn't
get
that
to-
called like a dude ranch?
No, that's like that's a dude ranch. I'm talking about a
That's where a
farm.
guy goes, dude.
That's where you go. There's farms out there where you can pay to come like spend the night and hang out with the animals, and the animals are there just for petting, and they're like socialized animals: pigs, horses, cows, whatever. Ducks, you just go hang out, and they'll
just
cuddle with
chill
you.
with the ducks.
Yeah, they'll just chill and walk around with you, like they're really.
I'll hang
chill
out
ass
with a
animals.
cow, but fuck a duck. Honestly,
If the duck's not pecking at my
I like
my
ducks.
neck,
I like hanging out with
fuck
ducks.
it. The duck's got a little
My
attitude problem.
my old neighbor had a duck when I was a kid. It was a cute duck. I don't know why they didn't fly away.
probably clipped his wings.
Maybe. It's a cute duck.
Oh, okay. Another weird story. So we were in Washington D.C. last week. Went to the Spy Museum. That was a lot of
We were
fun.
in Washington D.C. a couple times on accident. But what's the story?
Yeah. And then we went to the White House. You wanted to see where Donnie T lives.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to be 2 seconds. You ended up being about 10 minutes, and I got the cops coming after me. No big deal.
Well, you're a suspicious guy.
Well,
Yeah,
you got
what are
a
you- what are you trying to
beard, and
do?
you're nervously illegally parked right outside the White House. The cops are going to come over, and they did.
What'd they say to you?
They were like, "Sir,
Smells like
any
bacon.
idea why you think I'm coming up to you right now?"
Oh, they give you one of those.
Yeah, and I go, "Yeah, I got stuck behind the
I'm-
bus, and then I just couldn't get over, and then I was waiting for a buddy, so whatever."
I'm parked in front of the White House. Is that a good enough answer?
I have a gun in the car. Shit.
So Jenna Bush, the daughter of President Bush, second Bush, she's convinced there's a ghost in the White House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So White House is haunted. And let's say something. I know one of the ghosts, Marty Van Buren. That guy has to be a ghost. That guy is so ugly, he has to be a ghost.
Yeah, he looks like an ostrich.
You know why he's the ghost? Because he can't get over the fact of how ugly he was, and he can't go to the afterlife.
Was he there before the White House burnt down? I think it's a new White House.
He's so ugly, he stayed to the next White House.
He
That's
showed
it.
around.
When did the White House get burned down?
18 something.
Well, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
The White House wasn't even originally white.
was it?
It was like gray and beige.
Was it where it was?
I think
1600.
it's close.
Whatever.
No, it was different to where it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. But yeah, there's ghosts. Who do you think is what kind of
They burned it down, or was it a mechanical problem?
I think it burnt down
Burnt,
in a war or something.
Yeah.
Civil War, maybe.
Oh wow.
Um,
Can we figure out who that was? Who burnt down the White House? I'm interested.
you know who it is? It's Canada.
Well, that's I don't know if that's true. That's what Trump said.
What color
so
was
it's
George
probably
Washington's
incorrect.
white horse? You know, it's one of those questions. Who
Uh,
knows? Is there an answer?
But like, all right. So do you think like ghost in the White House? That means probably someone died in the White House.
Probably.
Who do you-
Definitely.
like you think like a secretary got a line?
I think a lot of people have been murdered in the White House, been poisoned in the White House, you know, died of natural causes in the White House, got choked to death in the White House, and they drag them out one of those underground tunnels.
What are these underground tunnels?
They're all
all on
over.
the lawn.
And you don't know where they go because they're secret. They're escape routes.
It was
for
a
the president
a
and shit.
British force led by Major General Robert Ross.
The Revolutionary War.
No, 1814.
What war is that? Is it a war or just
It's a battle. Battle of
There was a lot of battles going on.
Yeah, everyone thinks the war was over after the
No.
Revolutionary War. Those fuckers were still pissed.
Yeah.
They were coming in with their 4 teeth, and they were trying to fight.
No war just ends and then they're like, and people hug it out. It's not like a fucking basketball game.
Yeah,
People get mad.
Mm-hmm.
You lost part of a
There's no guy in a
world. Yeah.
halftime interview. What do you think of the war so far?
Yeah.
No, we tried hard. We tried hard. Played our game.
I respect the other guys on
Yeah.
the other side of the war. And, hopefully they join our team next year. No, they don't do that. It's a war.
How do we get here?
There's
the pig,
animosity.
the pig, the snacks. I'm fat. Pig in the White House.
We went
How
to the
do
Spy Museum. We went to
Spy
Washington.
Museum. So what's the ghost? That's weird. It's got
the
we're-
ghost in the White House.
Yeah.
That's gotta be cool, though. I would love to go and just like explore the White House tunnels.
I think it'd be cool to
everything.
work at the White House.
You think it would be cool?
Regardless of who's president, I think it'd be cool just to be there.
Yeah.
What would you want to do?
President?
President? Okay, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Did I tell you? I told you
Where
guys.
does the
I
vice
saw.
president live?
I saw. What's his name? I saw Pence. When you went to go to the bathroom, we got to
You
DC,
thought it was Donnie, though.
It was. I found it was Pence because it was a dumb head, and then some guy told me, he goes, "No, it's Pence. Can you know the difference? Because if it's 2 limos, that's the vice president. If it's 3 limos, that's the president."
Oh, wow.
Donnie's always one up in Pence.
Yeah.
Always one up.
Where does Pence live?
There's a
Washington,
house.
D.C.
There's a vice presidential house.
Where is that at?
Where is that?
It's in
though?
DC.
Really?
Yeah, they can't be together though. They can't be too close for too long. Because if there's an attack, you can't lose both of them. So they
So
don't
they-
fly together. They
Oh,
don't
I know
travel
that.
together.
Yeah.
Nobody's happier about that than probably Donald Trump. Doesn't want to be around that fucking loser Mike Pence, that shock jock radio host. What a fucking
That
loser.
guy's out of his bird, Mike Pence.
That's
But-
why I think Trump
But Trump's
made him the
normal.
vice president, because he knows that like the worst case scenario is I'm out and Pence is president. I want Trump to finish his 4 years because
Oh,
that means
yeah.
Pence is going to be the president. And that is just that just sickens me.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, you guys don't
He's
like
a
him,
piece of
huh?
shit.
He's terrible.
Mike
Piece
doesn't
of
like
shit.
him. I feel.
He's not a good
I got a
guy.
hunch.
Guy believes in gay conversion therapy.
He's a monster. The
Yeah.
guy's actually an asshole. Like
That's-
Trump,
what's that,
Trump
shocking
says
people?
Trump says shit that people get angry about, and like he does some shit people get angry
No.
about. But I think he's doing that just because he knows he can get a rise out of people. Pence actually believes that
I think
shit.
Trump was in an orgy one time, probably touched the dick. You know, he doesn't give a fuck about gay guys.
For sure.
Yeah, weird things go down in like those eyes wide shut orgies that
You
Trump
know
was
Donnie
in.
T's been in a couple.
Oh
of
yeah,
orgies.
are you kidding me?
Donnie T's pulled the e-brake on a couple orgies too. He shows up, pulls his tiny little mushroom button cock, and
And they're
goes,
like,
"Hey, I'm here, everybody."
Everyone's like, I got a split.
Speaking of split,
No, I don't want to talk about it.
great.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about how I saw your cock.
No. I want to do my segment now. So it was up in the air what the segment was going to be, if it's going to be Mikey Man Tits, but I also want to talk about scams. But I have a combo, food and scam.
No.
This is a great way for you to get something for free.
Us too?
Yeah, if you want. If you want to pull a ruse, you want to do a little hightail, a little scammerooski. Here's what you do. And this happened. This accident. I found this out on accident in Disney last year. I went with some buddies. Went to Epcot. It was the Food and Wine Festival. Shocker. Where you can eat and drink your way around the world of Epcot, all the different countries. Here's an interesting way that you could find a good scam. Anytime you go buy a beer or a drink at a bar, and I've tried this several times, and it works every time. Get the beer, walk away, drink half your beer, find some water, pour it on your shirt a little bit, make it a wet stain. Go to the bartender and go, I'm sorry, I need to order another beer. As soon as I turned around, somebody bumped into me, and I dropped the whole beer on myself. Don't worry about it. They'll give you another one. They won't charge you.
So now you're
you
wet
go-
for the
even-
whole night.
No, you just got a little bit of water on your shirt.
In your scam, you have to look like a buffoon.
Yeah, that's not a
Basically.
scam.
That's not a scam.
It's a little water on your shirt. You
Mike,
have more
Mike,
monodoxal on your
Mike.
shirt when you're done.
That's because it's important to me. And you have to
Put a little water
no,
on
you-
your shirt.
No, a little water is a few drops, Mike.
You
have
put a
to-
little drip of water down
No,
your
you
shirt.
who's gonna? If I was a bartender and I
Yeah.
have a little bit of
No,
water.
not a
over
dribble.
here.
You got to show. It's got to be, but
Mike,
it's
gotta be
water
a-
and it's gonna
Mike,
dry.
It's got to be a big blotch. So
Yeah,
you're saying,
but a little bit of
throughout-
water on your shirt.
throughout the rest of the night.
I think this is
I
a dumb
need to.
scam.
I need to now. Every time I get a beer, oops, I'm sorry.
No one ever
I
said
get
every
water
time
on
you
me.
get a beer.
Every time,
This is how you get a free beer.
Mike. That's the stupidest.
Half a free beer.
Mike, just
No,
get
a free beer.
Just,
No.
just Mike, just pay the fucking bill. Just pay the beer.
Yeah, that, I don't know.
What's
I'm
wrong
not
with
buying
you?
this scam.
That's a
It-
terrible
this is
scam.
the
It's worked
This is
many
like,
times.
This is probably
Yeah,
your
but
worst scam you've ever brought to the table.
You can get a free beer. That's how you can get
Half
a
a
free beer.
beer.
Why
What?
half a beer?
Because you said drink half the beer, then fill it with water.
No one ever said that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I
you
definitely did not
Yeah.
say fill.
Yes.
I said go back, drink some of your
We
beer,
wanna
pour some water on yourself,
You-
and then go. Never
No.
said fill
No.
your beer back up and then
No.
drop it
No,
on
you
your
definitely did.
You did.
Do you guys actually want to go back and
Yes.
listen and
You
find
yes.
out that that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
what I
yes,
said?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Let's do it right
Yeah.
now.
Let's do it right
Let's
now.
do it right now.
Let's
Go.
finish
Let's
the
do it
show.
right now.
No. Let's do it right now.
I
Do
can't
it
do
right
it right now.
now.
I have to
Come
stop.
on.
I have to stop recording, and you're going to find out that that's not what I said.
You-
Let's stop
100%
it.
said that.
Let's do it. Let's put money on it too.
Don't
I've
do
never
that.
been
Don't
more
do that.
sure in my life. that
Hold on.
someone
Okay.
said
Okay. Time out. I will put money on this, but you will. You need to pay it. I don't want this bullshit. Oh,
Okay.
it's not what you said, and you see. It sounded like you did it. I definitely didn't say it. But if you want to put money on it, I will stop what we're doing right now and go back
How
and
much?
look. Up to you, because no matter what it is, you're going to lose. So make it something you can
Okay.
afford.
Put 20
make it
bucks
something
on
you
it.
can-
$20.
Wow.
Each.
Yeah.
Each.
So that's 40.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about what well, you tell
Now
me.
you
what
owe us 40.
100% not. Now you just want me
20,
to less.
20 each.
How about
Stop it.
you? Okay, but tell me what you think I actually said, because
We
now
just said it.
You
so
just
you
said-
said drink half your beer, fill the rest of it with water, then pour it
You-
on yourself.
No.
You said.
That's what you just said.
You said drink your. You said drink your beer. Pour a little in the beer, and then pour.
So the
water
general
on you.
gist is that fill the beer back up with water and then pour it on yourself. Fill your beer cup up.
That's what you said. To fill it
100%
with
didn't
water.
say it.
100% you said that.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
20 bucks each.
Yep,
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wonderful. All right.
Stop it.
I have to stop, and then we have to go back and play it. So we just went back and listened to it, and 100%. Go ahead. You tell me.
Yeah, we were wrong. Okay.
Yeah, we were wrong.
That's it.
So now let's do this is somehow now a brand new scam, because me bringing that scam to the table just profited me $40. So me bringing a scam you guys weren't super into, I just got $40 off of it.
Yeah, I'll give you $40. What's your Venmo?
You didn't give me $40.
No, I'll give
You don't have Venmo. You prick.
No, I do.
The look on your faces
I'm
when
gonna
you
have to
when
Venmo
you
you,
both
though.
listened. Do what?
I'm gonna have to Venmo you.
The look on their faces when they both
It did
realized.
sound like you said
We
it,
had to
though.
listen to it
The
4
fact
times.
that
Like,
we-
go back and do it again.
It
That
did
that
sound
we
like you
both
said.
did, we were like
Not at all.
so confident.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
did.
I was like, 2 of us didn't hear that wrong. We did.
Yeah.
I definitely. Now, I also want to point out that I was very sincere about saying, like, be sure about this because you're both going to lose 20. Like, I didn't want to take
But
the
it's
bet.
still half a beer. We have to admit
Well,
that. It's not
no.
a full free beer.
So the idea is you drink some of the beer, so you have some beer, and then all you do is put water on your shirt. You go back
No,
to the
we know
bartender
that.
and go, and then you get a beer, and now you have a beer and a half.
Mike, what
no,
are you?
no,
Mike,
you have a
Mike, how old are you?
beer and a half.
Yeah.
Mike, how old
You
are you?
don't
No,
have
a left because you already drank half the
Mike,
beer.
Mike,
Yeah,
how
no,
old-
you just have a
No
beer
one
and a
said
half.
you have to
Hold
give
on,
the
hold on.
beer back. You want to do another bet?
How old are you?
It's just a beer and a half.
How old are you?
Old enough
How old are
to
you?
figure out a scam?
30 what?
4.
Okay, if you can't afford a fucking another beer at 34 years old,
No,
you
no,
got
no.
bigger
It's
It's
not
problems
about
just
than
half
that.
a
It's not
beer.
about that. So here's how this happened. We were at Epcot and the beers there are like fucking $19. And my buddy bought a beer. They poured it. He walks out, and literally as he walks out, some stroller fucking family from Europe bumped into him, and he was covered in beer. He lost his beer. And he had like a little quarter of it left, and he chugged it. He goes, "Fuck me!" He goes, "I can't believe I just lost $20 on this beer." And I said, "Just go back. You got beer. Your shirt's soaking wet. Just go back and go. They spilled my
Yeah,
beer spilled."
soaking wet.
Yeah, he said he went back and he was like, "Oh, my beer." I lost my beer. Somebody jumped into me, and the lady gave him a fresh one. So then I was like, well, let me try that. So we went to another beer thing. I grabbed some water out of the water fountain. I just put a little bit on my shirt. I wasn't drenched, but I had some on my shirt. And I go, I lost. Somebody's just dumped. I just bought a beer, and someone
So
dumped it.
now
They go,
you
oh, no
walk-
problem. Gave me a free beer.
Now you're walking around
For about 3 minutes, I had water on
that
my
you
shirt.
have-
Yeah.
that
What a
you-
loser.
that-
For a half a beer, though, honestly,
half
it's
a
not
beer,
worth it.
it's
Well, for me, it was a
terrible.
full beer
It's terrible.
because I just walked in and said I'd lost a beer,
It's
and
terrible.
they gave me a free beer.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
terrible idea. Come
Wow.
on, you're better than
It's
this.
just,
Mike.
it's
You're
not
better than
really
this.
a worthwhile scam
Yeah.
To you.
to anybody.
But when you're at
Exactly.
Disney and beers are so expensive and you get a free one, that's a pretty big win.
No, not at all.
And then
suppose.
all your friends do it.
No, not at all.
And then there's about $200 in free beer.
I
and
still think
you guys
that
are all
it
have
was,
all are soaked with free beer.
I don't understand why you guys think that water lasts forever. It comes right off your shirt. Give it 5 minutes. It's going to dry.
I'd rather pay for the beer than have the respect for myself to know that I didn't do that dumb trick.
Well,
Okay.
And then you gotta
it's a good
like
scam.
and then you gotta go back to the bar and explain, and then that's like time wasted at Disney for half a beer.
time wasted.
Yeah,
60 seconds.
no.
Hey, somebody bumped into me. Can I get another beer? Hey, don't worry about it. Here, it's for free. How long did that take? 8 seconds.
That's it. What kind of bar
That's
is
all
this
it
place?
is. It's bars everywhere. I don't know why you're so upset about this.
I'm
You're
not,
really upset about the idea of water on
no,
your
I'm not
shirt.
upset.
You guys seem pretty pissed that.
You want to go back
Because you're
and
a
roll the
s-
tape and show how little I care about
Because
this
you're a s-
scam?
How much would it bet?
You're a scamming like genius, and I think this is an amateur.
This is a
scam.
this is a beginner's scam.
This is not a good scam.
I should have prefaced it. This is a beginner's dip your toe in the world of scamming.
Yeah, you.
Get a free beer. Here's
I
an
remember
easy
my
way to get
first
a free
scam.
beer. I remember my first beer scam.
Jesus Christ, that's a horrible scam.
I think you're mad because of the water and that you didn't think of it and that you lost
No,
$20.
it's
It
not.
I honestly
we
think
were
you're
both
better
like,
than
no,
this.
it's not a good scam at all.
was a very, very intro basic scam. This is
Oh.
how you can get a free beer, and it's very simple and easy to do.
Okay.
Don't end it this way. don't be upset. You're just pissed off about the money now.
Can we roll back the tape and I'll show you I'm not
All right,
upset.
let's end this podcast. We did it. What do you got? We're at Helium tonight.
My jaw hurts.
It's October
I had too much
25th.
coffee.
Me and Pav. I'll go to the Instagram, Sweet Buddies.
We're at Fairfield tomorrow.
Then Fairfield tomorrow. That link is all up at sweetbuddiespod.com for Helium and for Fairfield.
Email,
And then next week
email.
for Atlantic City Comedy Club, then Philly Comedy Club. So check out sweetbuddiespod.com. Get tickets to see it. We would love to see it at one of the shows. And then email sweetbuddies@gmail. Send us an email. Tell us why you're idiots. Tell us why we're idiots. And somebody back me up on this
Hey.
scam. Tell me this is a good intro scam.
If you need a relationship question, ask me.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a real
I
sell.
might not know anything about my relationships, but I can help you out with yours.
I'm sure people are chomping at the bit.
Oh, hey,
No.
we just got an email from
I'm really
nobody. Perfect.
I'm telling you, I'm good with relationships.
I'm telling
speak
you,
truth.
you're not.
No. Personally, not good. I know that. But I can help you out with yours. Email the love doctor.
All right.
Shut this podcast off.
Send
Love
us out
doctor.
of here. Hey, Dr. Drew, take us out of here.
Here comes that English lady.
This has been another episode of the Sweet Buddies podcast. Thank you for listening. Visit www.sweetbuddiespod.com for all show information, past episodes, tour dates, and more. Follow the show on Twitter at Sweet Buddies and your hosts at Big Man Mike, at Mr. Alex Pavone, and at Chris Scopo. Have yourself a sweet day.